Let's see. Yeah, I think you can hear me. That's really good. 11 minutes until we start. Welcome, welcome in on a very warm place. I'm just checking here on the side, and I see a temperature of 35 degrees Celsius. That is quite warm for the Netherlands. Quite warm, but I'm also very south now, so maybe that's it. It's always 3 to 4 degrees warmer over here than in Amsterdam, where I'm coming from, of course, originally. So I see already several people. Let me know if you can hear me. According to my equipment, you can, but I never know. You never know. Let me see. Let me see. Hello, Tammy, and hi, Lorna. Hi, Mary Lou. Hi, Debbie and Sarai and Casey. Hi. Hi, Sandy and Marge, and hi, Jean. Hi, Susie and Vivian and Charlotte and Trisha and Trini. Hi, Darren. Hi, Cindy. Always good to have someone from Motown on the tour. Hi, Karen, or another Karen. Hi, Chantel. Chantel, that's sounds like a French name, but and hello, Chandra, and hi, Janice. Hi, Michael, Eva. Hi, Risa, Anelda, Chris. Hi, Donna. It's cool to have you over here, all the way from Brazil. Temperature that we have right now is, I think, more what you are used to. For me, it's quite warm at 35 degrees Celsius. Hi, Seth. Oh, you can hear me. That's good. Hi, Joy. Hi, Bonita. Hi, Zena. Hi, Gil. And hello from Bali. Wow, I'm jealous now. Hi, Chandra. Uh, And Cindy, you're currently in God's country. I don't know where that is. Where is God's country? So, okay, if you are in God's country, then I am. I'm gonna show you. I'm in the paradise. I don't know if that's maybe the same, but this is for a lot of Dutch people. This is paradise over here. Look what I have over here. There is a beer shop just behind me, and we will go inside in a beer shop where they have over 600 different beers from this area, from these countries over here. So that is for me paradise. So Candlelight City is paradise. Hi from Cape Town. Hi Gil. Hi Francis and Janet and Sharon and La La Land. Oh, that's also beautiful. Hi Emily and Carol. Hi Connie and Cynthia. Uh, okay, Cindy, you're saying you're in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan on Lake Superior. Lake Superior, that sounds like a superior place, at least. Yeah, for sure. So, hi, John and Colette. Hi, Shoshana. Hi, Laurel Lee. And hi, Adrian. Thank you, Monita and Sharon. That's very early. Already tipping. Well, I didn't do anything yet. Just showing myself behind the gray wall. So you can see I had some sun in the last weeks because it's really summertime now in the Netherlands. So hi Marianne, hi Jenny, hi Eva. I never know if I'm pronouncing that on the right way, or is it just Eva in little different Eva? I don't know. I'm just trying with my best Dutch pronunciation. So greetings from Heathrow Airport on my way home after spending 4 weeks in London, Shoshana is saying. Okay, hopefully it is not that bad on Heathrow Airport, because most of the big European airports are now really a mess because of tourism is coming back too fast, and they don't have staff enough. So I know that on Schiphol Airport in the Netherlands, I know that from Frankfurt in Germany, I know that from Heathrow. So it's everywhere. Crisis a little. Hi, Jose, Bonita. I'm also happy that I'm back. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Boston, Adrian. Hi, Natalia from, I think, from Poland, isn't it? Is that the Polish flag with the white and the red? Uh, okay, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, Shoshana. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Mary W. Okay, Polish. Oh, that's good. it's interesting because I was recognizing the flag, and I'm gonna do later today another tour. I'm going more south to the city of Leuven in Flanders, city of Leuven in Belgium, and they have a flag that's almost like the Polish flag. So it only has red, white, red. So it's more like the Austrian one. But it reminded me like, oh, I have to tell that story about that flag. But that's for the next tour. So, Sharon, thank you. Hi, Anne, and hi, AA. Hi, Donna. Welcome in a very warm country right now, where I am. So, um, hi, let me see. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Michelle. So, yeah, I think it's in big parts of Europe. It's quite hot, and I think officially from today they're calling it a heat wave. I mean that's for Dutch standards in heat wave, and that means it is. I think if it's above 30, then they're calling it a heat wave. So it will be several days. So it's very dry and hot. So that's why I'm sitting in the shade. I'm not gonna sit in the sun right now. That is too warm. So in 5 minutes from now, we will start. So for this tour, not an introduction. So just talking to me. It's good for me to be back after almost more than 3 weeks that I hardly did a tour. So all because I had first I had COVID. After 2.5 years of not having it, basically I didn't have a lot of it, but more my wife. She really had it. She was really sick for about a week. So still not that bad, but I was positive. Had to stay home. And I felt it a little, and it's maybe a strange thing, but I was doing that for a week. I was staying home for a week, and then I felt, whoa, my body really needs rest. It's really after working for such a long time, the last 2 years, almost every day of the week, to trying to survive in the whole COVID period, and then after that, uh, after that, when tourism is coming back, then of course also at least doing a lot of in-person tours, building up 2 companies. So my body really said, like, Stefan, you have to take care a little more of yourself, calm down a little. So I tried to do that in the last week. So, but it's good to be back because I really missed to do these virtual tours. So that's why today I'm gonna do 2, tomorrow 3, I think, and then on Saturday 1 or 2. So seven or 8 in the coming days. So because I'm traveling to Belgium, so that is that's good to be back. Let me see. Marianne is saying, since this heat appears to be our new normal, we may need to stop using the term heat wave. Yeah, Marianne, maybe that's right. On the other hand, if we keep on using it, maybe then we are gonna try to do something about it, because there's so much we can do to stop this trend, to stop the new normal and get back to the old normal. But that's another question, another tour. So yeah, and I'm also happy to be back, and so that is so that's why I'm gonna do the first one over here. Hi, Nigel and Cora and Margaret and hi, Larry and Jenna and Janice and hello, Licia. I think you're Dutch. That's what I reminded from the last time, because I was wondering about your name, and when someone with the name Licia is on my tour, it is yeah, exactly. It's also it's even for me a little special name, because my parents had 2 names. If I would have been a woman, then my name would have been Licia. So welcome. Hi, Anna Tamar. Hi, Casey. Hi, Chris. Hi, Allison and Linda. Also welcome. Welcome next to my gray wall here in the shade or in the shadow, because it is quite warm today. Oh, now the temperature is saying 34 degrees. It's maybe going a little down at the end of the day because it's almost 4 p.m. now. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Merle. Hi, Johnny. So also welcome over here in my little shadow place that I have over here. So as long as I'm not doing anything, it is it is okay. But at the moment that I'm starting to move, then immediately I'm feeling the heat. So we will get into the sun later. So I used a lot of sunscreen to prepare already, because you can see I had a lot of sun in the last weeks already by just doing some tours outside, some in-person tours. Hi, Rosalind. Also, welcome. 1 minute. Hi, Helen W. 1 minute, we will start. Hi, Tia, Theodore, Alan. Hi, Valerie. So it's good to have so many people already. I know for some of you at the other side of the ocean, it is still early. If you're from Canada, most probably it's still early in the morning. From Montreal, hi Erin and Gail. Hi Hélène. Hi Mary Lou. Hi Paula, welcome again. Hi Debbie. Also good to have you back. So 6:50 a.m. Whoa, that's very early. That's very early. And then the first thing, Charlotte is saying it's 6:50 a.m. And then the first thing, I want to take you into a place where they're selling more than 600 beers. So maybe that's a little too early to have a beer this morning. For some of us, they say in the Netherlands, we're always saying after 4 we can have a beer, and that's in 13 minutes from now. 13 seconds from now. So hi, hi Steve. Also hi Evelyn. Hi Lisa. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the tour is starting right now. So I want to welcome everyone today in my little gray background that I have, especially to start this tour. And yeah, my name is Stefan, by the way. I'm a guide most of the time in Amsterdam or in the Netherlands at several locations. And sometimes I'm traveling a little. And at this moment, I am traveling. I have been traveling for almost 2 hours earlier today, going south, going south, going south. And you're maybe wondering, if you're traveling 2 hours south, where are you, Stefan? What is the country just a little south of the Netherlands? I've been traveling there several times. So, what are you gonna do when you travel? One of the most important things I'm gonna so, of course, nowadays we are the European Union, we have Schengen, we have everything. So, most of the time, you don't need your passport anymore. But especially for today, I brought my passport with you. So, and Ellen, welcome. It's midnight in Australia. Wow. I brought my passport with you. So, and that's an important thing for today, because we're going over the border. We're going over the border because I am in a very special place at this moment in the Netherlands. A very special place. And I brought my passport because you never know. They say you don't need it anymore, only in case of trouble, or in case you're making trouble yourself, then they can ask for your identification. So, or if you're gonna take a flight, something like that, you know about that, Tammy. And I have my passport with me right now. So, but I don't think I will use it. But what I'm gonna show you, I'm going to be in the sun. I said already, it is 34, 35 degrees. Behind me, we see some beers because we're in a beer place. Um, and I'm gonna change the screen. I'm gonna change the screen to the other way, because let me show you. Over here on the ground, let's go the other way around. Over here on the ground, we have a B. So here's a B. And then over here, we see some crosses, and we have an L. So over here, where I'm standing, exactly over here, I'm now standing on the border between the Netherlands and Belgium. At the left side, we have Belgium. And at the right side, we have the Netherlands. So this is my country, where I'm over here. This is where I'm coming from. But the interesting thing, when I'm standing over here, so let's get it into one point. When I'm standing over here, I'm standing now in the Netherlands, but in a little enclave or exclave. We are saying enclave, I think, enclave, in the Netherlands, in a piece of Belgium. And this piece of Belgium that we have here at the left side is a piece of Belgium in the Netherlands. I will later tell you a little more about that. But the interesting thing of this little town where we are right now, where I was just standing with one foot in every country, here you can see it. Just I'm now needing my passport again because I'm in Belgium, back in Belgium, and then at the other side we have the piece of the Netherlands in Belgium in the Netherlands. I will tell you later a little more about that. But this little village, I'm saying village because there are less than 10,000 people living over here. It's called Baarle Nassau, Baarle Hertog. Baarle Nassau is the Dutch name. Baarle Hertog is the Belgian name. So, and over here you're standing in front of a place where you can get beers. And over there we see these two lanes next to each other, red, white, blue. That is the Dutch flag. And the other one, red, yellow, black, that is the Belgian flag. And I can show you if we go inside over here. I'm just going inside this place because I love beers. You know that for some of you it's maybe very early for a beer. If it's later, then it's maybe a good idea to take one. But I'm going inside over here, so going inside in this place. And I said already they have about 600 different 600 or over 600 different beers, so everywhere in the shop. So this is beer heaven for a lot of people, and you can almost every brand you can think of is over here, at least every Dutch and every Belgian brand, so more than 600. But the interesting thing is you would be lost for choice. The interesting thing is, look at this. Look what we have here exactly in the middle. This is the border. So I'm now in I'm now in the Netherlands, and I can just go to the other side, to Belgium. And the thing is, if I'm staying here at this site in the Netherlands, the official drinking age is 18. If I'm going to the other side, to Belgium, let's jump. I'm now jumping in Belgium. And at the other side, it is 18. It's 16. So in Belgium, it's 16. In the Netherlands, it is it is 18. So there's already a division, and I will show you later a lot more divisions that we have over here. So let me just give you a feeling. So I'm now again in the Dutch island of Belgium in the Netherlands, and 16 is pretty young. I know that in the US it is even 21. While here in several European countries, it's still 16 that you can drink alcohol. So it is a big difference. Let me show you just a little more of the feeling of what you can all get over here. Look at this. All kinds of different brands of different beers, because Belgium, mainly Belgium, is the beer country of the world. And almost every brand has its own glass. So its own glass, like for example over here, these tulip-shaped glasses are from Duvel. It's a really famous one. Then we have the Westmalle. You see that one is a little more open. And we have Jupiler, that's a little more like a Pilsner. And you can see Stella Artois, that's one of the biggest brands, by the way, from Leuven, where we'll go later today. And there is even Waterloo beer. By the way, I will be going to Waterloo on Saturday. The beer of the bravery. Waterloo, the place where Napoleon lost the big war against almost the rest of Europe. And it's going on and on and on and on and on. And I'm just now showing you one side of one side of the shop. Now, and Waterloo is not ABBA. No, that's from later. Most of these beer brands are also really generations old. Some of them are from the 14th, 15th century, started to be brewed by monks, and they're still, sometimes they're even still coming from the monasteries. So, and then you have all kind of special ones with like different options. So Oh, Mary Lou. Now, I'm also not so far away now from Waterloo anymore. But here again, we have this strange border. So this means that about half of the shop, now about one third of the shop is in Belgium, and two-thirds of the shop is in the Netherlands. So one of the things that I was asking before, can I stream a little, like 5 to 10 minutes inside? And they were saying, okay. So I was also asking, like, this border, does it mean that on the Belgium side you're selling the Belgian beers and at the Dutch side the Dutch beers? And they're saying that no, then we would have been doing it the other way around because there are a lot more Belgian beers than Dutch beers. So it's not that in the Belgian part you can only get the Belgian beers. No, that's not how it works. And thank you for following me. Okay, let me. Yeah, there's more. All kind of. By the way, I also see some ones with very international names, French, English, whatever, and they even have some wines and some other ones. Or look at this. I always love the ones over here. So it's like a wine bottle, but then the size of a beer. If you have a party, and Marian, because I have to wait. Let me just check. Because I still have to travel after this tour. I have to be in the car for 1.5 hours to go to Leuven in Belgium. And with this hot weather, if I'm taking a beer, and the thing is, with most of the Belgian beers, for example, just getting here one of these big ones, you can see it's a blonde beer, and the alcohol percentage is, I don't know if you can see it, it's 8.5. So it is all really, really heavy beers. So I can better not do that. I can buy something, but then use it later. Thank you, Donna. And Leslie is is a very nice one. Okay, I'm going outside because this tour is not about beer or wine. It's about this crazy town over here. Okay, let's go outside into the sun again. And what I'm gonna do, we're gonna cycle a little on my tiny foldable bike that I brought because some of the locations are a little further away from each other. So we're gonna cycle. I don't know if it's allowed to cycle with the gimbal in Belgium. So maybe move back to the Netherlands. They're more used to have people over here. So, okay. Oh, the only problem is we see over here the border. The border, Belgium, the right, Netherlands at the left. And look, you can see in the street, they have these sort of like little silver things that is showing the border. And the border is exactly there halfway of the road. So that means that I'm now in Netherlands, going to the other side, and I'm now in Belgium again. The good thing is, thank goodness, in Belgium they are cycling at the same side of the road. Imagine that it would have been between the UK and Europe, and you also had to go to the other side of the road every time. So, okay, I'm now going into the little city center, and I can, by the way, see immediately that this is Belgium. And why do I see that? Because at the left side, there's a gas station. And at the gas station, I see there are a lot of Dutch license plates. Why are Dutch people coming to this little piece of Belgium? Because the prices for gas are a lot less in Belgium than in the Netherlands. So these are gas tourists that are just going to the other side to get some gas. And I'm now going into the city center of Baarle Nassau, Baarle Hertog. Baarle Nassau, Baarle Hertog, that's the two names that both of these countries have. Let me go a little here on the side. So uh, let me do a little. There's a toll. No, there's no toll. As you could see, they did not ask for my passport again. It is just that you're going over the border. But the interesting thing is that this what we have over here, these strange borders. This is all. How did it come this far? We have to go back to the 12th century. And in the 12th century, we had at that time there was no the Netherlands, there was no Belgium. That's all from later. But there were several. dukes and counts and all kind of people that were owning pieces of land. And in this area, you had the dukes of Brabant. That was what we now call Belgium. And you had the Count of Breda. And Breda is north. That's the Dutch part. So, and these two dukes, or families of dukes, there was not one, but there were several ones, mostly related to a family. They were sometimes negotiating about things. They were gambling. But they were not only gambling and negotiating about a horse or a castle. No, also about pieces of land. So several times the pieces of land changed between the different dukes. So there were pieces over here from the Dukes of Brabant and pieces of the Count of Breda. And this was going on and going on. And then later on, this whole country became the Netherlands. Then later on, we divided the Netherlands and Belgium because we were one country. We're still speaking partly the same language over here. But one thing never changed. The pieces of the Netherlands and Belgium related to what these two dukes were gambling about years and years ago is still there. Nothing changed over here. And I can show you that. I have a picture, and it is a picture of what we have right now. If you look at this picture, around you see red, white, blue. Red, white, blue, that is the Dutch flag. Then the places that are black, yellow, and red, another type of red, that are the exclaves of Belgium. So that's Belgian part. And what you then can see, if you're looking very well into the Belgian parts, you see some holes. So there are holes that are Dutch again. And that was the little piece where I just started. The little piece where I just started was, I think, N4. So I started in N4. It was a little island of the Netherlands in the island of Belgium in the Netherlands, nearby the Belgium corner. Okay. So, and it is. I know it is crazy. And PG, that's a really good question. I will come back to that later. And let me show you another. This is just on the Google Maps, just to give you the idea. It's a little the same feeling. Belgium, Dutch, Belgium, Dutch in the Netherlands, nearby Belgium. It's a very strange division. And the thing is, nowadays, we are European Union, we're Schengen, there are not a lot of difference anymore. But you can imagine that in older times, that there was a lot. So there was a lot of smuggling over here. There were a lot of people that were making a lot of money by bringing stuff from the Netherlands to Belgium or the other way around. A little depending on the. Oh wait, I thought they were coming over here. So, and Donna, I will also come back to that. So at this moment, I am in the biggest exclave of Belgium, the biggest exclave of Belgium in the Netherlands. So this is all the people over here are all Belgian. But of course, we also had the little piece of the Netherlands, and I will show you some more of this. And for this, I'm going to take you a little more into the city center. So I'm just going to try to find sometimes some pieces of shadow because it's so hot. Okay. By the way, still the border over here, you can still see it is left and right. Let me see. And Mary Lou, yeah, I will also tell you a little more about taxes, about all that kind of things on the route. We have over here the business center. I hope you can still hear me. And then one of the things is that you can see on. You can also easily recognize over here. Look at this. We have again over here the border. So we were just. I'm now going to the other side of the road. I'm in the Netherlands again, and at the right side there is Belgium. So, and just to give you the idea, we have over here number 50, and if you're zooming in, just you can see that there's a small Belgian flag next to it. It's the color is a little changed now, but that means that this house over here, this house over here is in Belgium again. So let's go to the other side of the street. I'm going back to the Netherlands. I'm feeling a little more Dutch still, even here. Okay. in the Netherlands right now. But yeah, now I'm in Belgium again. It's changing every time. And one of the things, by the way, that I can see that I'm in Belgium again is because of the shop here at the right side. And loads vuurwerk, loads fireworks. So fireworks, you can get fireworks over here. And it's for me as a Dutch citizen very strange, because in the Netherlands, uh, you can get fireworks, but only 2 days per year. There are 2 days per year on December 29th and December 30th. That are the 2 days in the year that you can get fireworks. The rest of the year, it is not allowed to have fireworks, to get it. Look at here, look at the site. The orange flags, vuurwerk, pyro shop. Here again, you can get you can get fireworks. So we're still in Belgium. And of course, they're trying to attract Dutch people. And then over here, we have the church of Baarle Hertog, because I'm in the Belgian part. And the church over here is the Belgian church. You can see that also over here. Belgium, European Union. That's the good thing. We're now both part of the European Union. And then over here we have the old-fashioned sign to show that you are at the border. So in the old days, we had everywhere, you can still find them everywhere in the Netherlands, we had these poles to show you you're going into the Netherlands or you're going outside of the Netherlands into another country. So, and here again, and we're now in the city center, next still to the Belgian church. So look at that, it's a little, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you. Over here, we have the Belgium again, and I'm going to stay at the other side. I'm back in the Netherlands again. I'm back in the Netherlands. So these very strange, strange borders that we have. Of course, later on, we had several treaties after Belgium became independent. A lot of people are saying like we have to do something about these strange borders. It was not only over here, but it was in several other parts of the Netherlands and Belgium too. Most of these things were corrected. So like, okay, you're getting a piece of Belgium, we are getting a piece of the Netherlands. The only thing is that never worked here in Baarle Nassau, Baarle Hertog. And over here, there's even a plaque to talk about it, that there have been during the years 3 different commissions of smart people that had to talk about all of this. Thank you, Andrew, Linda, and Sandy. They had to talk about this to come up with a solution. And the 3rd commission in 1959, in the end, decided, okay, we keep it like how it is. So we still have these exclaves all together. So it is a sort of a divided city. And the interesting thing is, and that's a good thing, Aaron and Geoff, how is it going then with the government? Everything, that's the stupid thing, everything is separated. More Dutch people on bicycles, or Flemish people, you never know. No, the thing is, I was just showing you over here the Belgian church. At the other side, over there, you can see a little tower. Over there, we have the Dutch church. So there are 2 churches. There are also 2 post offices. There are 2 different city halls. There are 2 public transportation. We have the Dutch public transportation and we have the Belgian public transportation. Almost everything is separated. And the only thing, of course, you have to work together for some things. Think about, for example, to clear the roads. Oh, I see the Belgian police is now coming into Belgium again. So just over there, you see they also have a Belgian police and a Dutch police, both on different sides, and they're working a little together. Now, but of course, the government had to work together, for example, to fix the roads, but also to have gas and electricity for everyone. So that kind of things they're working together for. But that's only that's only for these things, and for a lot of other things, it is still separated. Okay, I'm gonna cycle again. This is, by the way, okay, let me show you. This is really the main street over here. It is only a tiny town. We're now going here over the border again. And then you see here at the right side the border. Here the cafe over here is in the Netherlands. So Dutch beers over here. The other side is still Belgium. And then we have over here the Dutch City Hall. Nowadays, not in use anymore, but it's a beautiful little building, the Dutch one. But we also have at the other side, just 300 meters away from here, we have the Belgian City Hall. So, and yes, Marie, that's a good question. There are also separate schools. And Jenny, the beer store was separated. So part was in the Belgium and part in the Netherlands. So, and yes, and I'm going to show you some more of this division divided because, of course, at the time that they were making these deals, these jukes, going back to these jukes, and that time, most of the parts over here didn't have houses yet. That was something that was coming later, was coming a lot later even. So they were mainly negotiating, gambling about, yeah, how do you say, just pieces of land, just pieces of land, pieces of where nothing happened in the end. So over here, by the way, of course, we have the Dutch church. We have the Belgian one, and over here we have the Dutch one. So I know. So most pieces of the land were just, what are you showing you a little picture about that? Just some pieces where some cows were standing. Yeah, that doesn't really matter for a cow. It doesn't matter if it's the Netherlands of Belgium. But of course, if there are people living, then you can sometimes have a problem. So, and I'm gonna show you some other examples. It is a little busy over here. It is a touristy town, a village. I cannot call it a town. Oh, and by the way, I can see again that I'm in the Netherlands. Earlier, I recognized something. That I was in Belgium. But this is something that you can only find in the Netherlands. And this is not allowed in Belgium. So what have we over here? We have an erotic shop. Erotic shops are allowed in the Netherlands, but not in Belgium. So Belgian people are coming over here to buy their sexy underwear and all kind of sex tools, etc. And at the same time, Dutch people are coming over here to buy fireworks. So it's such an interesting little experiment. So, okay, let's go to the other side. And by the way, there are 22 different pieces of Belgium over here. 22 different pieces of Belgium and 8 pieces of the Netherlands inside Belgium. So little islands inside. And it is crazy, I know. But look at this. We have over here the Zeeman. Zeeman is like a little cheap store for clothes. But it's a Dutch brand, and it's just in the Netherlands. Look at this. We have again the Netherlands at the right side, Belgium at the left side. So, and even over there, you can see again the border. And some of you was asking about this before, about how was that going in COVID time? Yeah, that's one of the interesting things that happened over here because the Dutch and Belgium governments did not have the same rules around COVID. Sometimes they had, but a lot of times they did not have. And then there was a moment that in the Netherlands, shop could be opened, but not in Belgium. So what literally happened over here in this shop, behind this line, so the left side of the shop was closed, while the right side of the shop was open. And of course, they had to come up with a solution, like, is this shop a Dutch shop or a Belgian shop? Still, in the shop, there's a piece of it that's a Belgian border, a Belgian piece, and there's a Dutch piece. But yeah, where to pay taxes? Where the VAT? The VAT is for some products different in Belgium and in the Netherlands. So what they decided about 40 years ago now, that it depends on your front door. So if your front door is in the Netherlands, then you have to pay taxes in the Netherlands. If your front door is in Belgium, then you have to pay taxes in Belgium. So easy peasy rule, you would say. But I'm going to show you some examples from that. So I hope you still have 10 more minutes. So I want to show you, I think, 2 more places that are quite interesting. So you have to claim duties in either territory. No, it is based on your, it's based on the front door. But there was an interesting thing because I was showing you a plaque earlier from 1995. In 1995, there was the last commission, and this last commission was talking about the borders. So we're now, by the way, in Belgium again. I sometimes don't know anymore where I am. So, but they're selling Flemish fries at the other side. So yeah, that should be Belgium. But then over here, we have number 10. Number 10 is Belgium. And then here at the other side, we have number 1. And you can see red, white, blue. So this is Dutch. This building over here is separated. And I was telling you about the front doors. And you can see over here, the right front door is in the Netherlands. And the left front door is in Belgium. But the interesting thing is, the person who was living over here originally, it was someone from Belgium. It was someone from Belgium. And then in 1995, they decided some last little changes. So sometimes the border was just going to the left or the right 1 or 2 meters, not more than that. And the interesting thing is that when he lived in this house in the 90s already, his door was originally here at the right side. The door was here at the right side, so it was symmetrical. Both doors there, and on the other side were the windows. So, but this man over here, he was a Belgian, and then because of the new border, he became Dutch. And what he said is like, okay, I don't want to. He was a very old man, 84 years old. So if you're then living in another country, that means that a lot of things about your pension, about all kind of things that you're getting from the government, changed when you're 84 years old. So he said, like, I don't wanna live in the Netherlands. So we have to do something about it. So what they did is they just changed the door and the window to make sure that his door was on the right side. So he's now living, he's not alive anymore, but at that time he was living in Belgium again. So very practical. I love it. Okay, let's go a little further. Get my little bike again. Oh, sorry. Let me change. Smart move. Yeah, people. If it's about taxes, if it's about things that you're getting from governments, then people are okay in the Netherlands. And let's go. I also see. Okay, we're going over this little road. You see, by the way, how beautiful this is. And I think, if I'm looking at this road, that we are in Belgium again. And why am I saying that? Is because in Belgium, the quality of the roads is a little less good than in the Netherlands. I cannot say this out too loud. Here, even the road stops over here. Typically Belgium. I see it also. The signs are Belgian signs here again. So that's what Dutch people are always saying. When we go to Belgium, immediately you see that the roads are very bad quality. So, and it's so crazy over here. Okay, and then there are some beautiful houses here at the border. A lot of these beautiful houses were originally from people that made a lot of money by smuggling. One of the big things that they were smuggling over here, look at this house, how beautiful it is. And one of the big things, to be a little careful, was butter. So the Dutch, we were producing a lot of milk and also a lot of butter. And in Belgium, they were not producing too much. So the price of butter was 2 times the price of the Netherlands. So what happened over here is that they were getting several milk and butter factories just at the border, just in this town, or sometimes even having part of the shop. Let me go here to the right. Whew, it's very hot. It's really very hot. So, okay, I'm gonna show you two more places. Now, so here at the left side, it's an ugly industrial building. But here at the left side, you see some people standing in front because there's a small plaque also. That is the old milk factory. And the old milk factory from this side, it is Dutch. And a little piece at the other side, there's another an exit at the back part. That was in Belgium. So what they could do, they were bringing in the Dutch milk, making butter, and then just it was getting outside on the other part, and then it was Belgian butter. So very easy, very smart way of smuggling, a sort of a legal way of smuggling everything outside of your country. So, and they made a lot of money with this until the European Union came, and a lot of the things were becoming the same in both of our countries. So that's why nowadays you still can see the you can backdoor stills exactly. No, so nowadays it's only erotic stuff and fireworks that are the main things. Okay, but then over here, this is the last part what I want to show you. So over here, look at this. Look at this. This house over here. We can see there's even a Belgium and a Dutch flag next to each other. And the border is exactly going inside. So, and the door, they did not change the door. No, what they did is they even have two house numbers. So it is in the Belgium, according to the Belgium numbers is number 2, but according to the Dutch numbers, it is number 19. So also, why not number 3 then? No, number 19. And in some streets, it's really going 2, 3, 4, and then 19, 20, 19, 20, 21, and then 6, 7, 8, etc. So yeah, but this person over here, is living literally on the border, and even the door is at the border. So in this kind of situations, and this is only with 3 houses in this whole little village, these 3 people could decide where they wanted to live. So let me just do it like this a little more. It is very sunny, as you can see, but it's of course crazy to think that you're living on the border. So the person who have this situation, they can choose. They can choose if they want to live in the Netherlands or in Belgium. Never work as a postman. That's, by the way, also an interesting thing, because also the post is different. So there's a Dutch postman, there's also Belgian postman. So, and even you have in the Netherlands, we nowadays have orange post boxes, and in Belgium they have another color. So imagine that if you're living in the Netherlands and you wanna send a Christmas card, for example, to your neighbor in the street, but that neighbor is living in Belgium. So then when you're living over here, you can better use the Belgian post, not the Dutch post, because if you're doing the Dutch post, that means that your letter is going from over here to somewhere up north in the Netherlands to a post service. Then they will maybe even do it by truck to Brussels or to Antwerp, and then from over there it's coming back here to the city of Baarle Nassau, Baarle Hertog. So it is a crazy situation, but I love it that it is still what it is. And this is the only piece in the Netherlands where we still have this situation. It used to be for a lot of other places, and you can imagine that this was smugglers' heaven, really smugglers' heaven. Nowadays, most of the things is people are coming here for their fireworks or for the erotic stuff, or just to see these crazy borders here from these 2 countries. So I saw, by the way, a small video, because they also have 2 mayors. They have 2 mayors that are, of course, have to work together. Even the Belgium City Hall is for 70% in Belgium and for 30% in the Netherlands. So they have lines in some of their some of their rooms, and of course they're talking a lot. And the mayors, they were saying, one of the Dutch mayor was saying, like, it feels a little like that we are a Siamese twin. So because of course we are separate, but we have to work together. We have to work together because otherwise we cannot repair the road, or we cannot, if we have a gas leak, who's responsible for that? And by the way, the only thing that's a little too far away to show you, but when you're getting inside, you also see, I'm now posting it, you see the sign of Baarle Nassau. That's the Dutch part. Baarle Hertog, that is the Belgian part. And by the way, why these two different names? Um, Baarle Nassau. Nassau relates to our royals. Our royals have the surname Orange from Nassau. From Nassau, yeah, Orange from Nassau. Or, sorry, from Orange Nassau. It's Dutch and English are now going to each other. So and Hertog, Hertog, that's like the name of the old duke. So it's literally the king and the town of the king of the Netherlands and the town of the Duke of Brabant. That's what you still see in the two names. So, and Joy is saying emergency services must be a nightmare. Yeah, the good thing is that nowadays we have the same number, so we have the same number in both countries. So you don't have to. Yeah, don't have a problem with that anymore, but the rest is still all separated. I was also drinking. I was drinking a cappuccino earlier today in one. That was, by the way, a Dutch place, and I was asking the owner, "Okay, are you also Dutch?" He said, "No, I'm from Belgium. I'm living 100 meters further, but yeah, I'm working in the Netherlands." So, but for people over here, it feels like they're all the same. They're speaking the same languages. Yes, they have a division, and of course they see the differences, but in the end they all feel that they are from one town and that they are working together. And the currency, by the way, is also the same. That is already because of the European Union since yeah, let's say the last 20, 25 years, almost all of these things are the same. But there are still some little changes. What I was telling you before about that you can drink beer earlier when you're in Belgium compared to the Netherlands, and also some of the taxes are different, and some of the things that you are allowed to buy or sell are different. So I did not bring a joint, some marijuana, because I was a little scared that was getting arrested in Belgium, because I'm now standing in Belgium. And if I'm starting to smoke over here, I can get arrested. At the other side of the border, I can just smoke and even bring some grams in my pocket. But yeah, that's the stupid changes over here, stupid things over here. So um, so if you have some last questions, then let me know, because I was expecting that this tour was only 30 minutes, but it's already more. I'm just going to the Dutch side of the border now again, so I'm feeling home here a little more. See, so just that flag, the flag on that side is mine. So text wise, I think I said that already before. The taxes are based on your front door. So if your front door is in Belgium, then you pay taxes and have all your social security, etc. in Belgium. If your front door is in the Netherlands, then you're paying taxes over there. So, but the only thing is you're also paying some taxes for the city where you're living, and that is for everyone the same. And what if you work in another country nowadays? That's not a problem anymore, because it's all European Union and Schengen, how we call it. But I hope I made a little sense of this crazy little town where I am. Thank you for all the tips, like Sean is now doing, and I saw several people already before. So, and I think we crossed the border now in this tour about 12 or 13 times, something like that. So I could have smuggled a lot, buying, selling every 100 meters again. Only there are not a lot of people to buy or sell my stuff here from today. So. Thank you, Trisha and Guan and Beth. I'm going back to my car. I parked my car also on the border, by the way, just in the Netherlands. You never know. Um, and then I'm gonna drive. I think I'm gonna get some gas in Belgium because that's cheaper. So and then I'm gonna drive to Leuven. That's and this later today. I will go to Leuven, and Leuven is one of the most beautiful towns in Belgium. I've shown you earlier Antwerp and Bruges and Ghent, and I had the plan already last year around Christmas to show the Christmas market in Leuven because it's a beautiful one. But because of COVID, I didn't go there at that time because they canceled that Christmas market. But it was still in my mind. I want to go and take you to Leuven because it's a beautiful medieval town. So I will be there later today. So I'm gonna prepare myself, go there, eat and drink a lot with 35 degrees. And thank you, Joy and Kelly, and also most probably a lot of other people that I didn't see now. I hope to see you again. So I am going back into the Belgian border. So I'm now standing still. The back of my bike is still in Belgium, and the front part is in the Netherlands. So yeah, what if I'm getting an accident over here? I don't know. All these kind of situations to think about it. So, but I'm going into Belgium, so I have my passport with me this time, so I don't think there will be any troubles. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for joining. Thank you for all the tips, and I hope to see some of you later on in Leuven. Tot ziens. Bye bye. Ciao. Bye bye. Robin, you're saying see you later. I think you want to say doei doei. Only what you're saying right now is doje doje. And that means see you later, that. But thank you. Thank you for for saying. Thank you, Susie, also. Thank you, Marilyn. Bye bye. See you later again. I'm back in Belgium now, so I have to be a little careful. Bye bye.